What do the stars do?
Who what?
The stars.
What stars?
It says stars enabled.
Oh, so people can give stars to us. They cost.
They should.
They cost a penny a piece.
A penny?
Mm-hmm. You gotta get a whole lot. You get 50 stars. That's 50 cents. Not good. But what is that?
Where?
Go get that while people are hopping on.
What thing?
The blue business over there. This is like the movie. I know. Are you? No, not the book. Are you? I must increase my bust. What is this? Is this for your legs?
I'd be afraid it would.
I might
pop
pee in
up
my
and hit me in the
pants if I
face.
started using this thing. Oh, it is kind of big. This is Betsy's, Paul's wife, who's hiding.
She might be my former wife after this.
Once we talk about her leggers, a little Suzanne Summers. Suzanne, do we have to be on our best behavior? Yes, this is not a subscriber video. This is very serious business. Afterwards, we'll be doing a little subscriber update about the guests that we have. Our guests that you put in the trash bag.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
It's really good.
Don't go away.
This is kind of, so during the week, I watch David Muir. I turn on David Muir and my husband's like, I mean, this is the biggest bunch of crap. I don't know why you watch this stuff. And I was like, you know what?
It's the news.
He says it's slanted. He doesn't like it. So I thought, Paul, you do subscriber videos with me. Let's have a news hour. So we'll talk about the news this week, just like you get from Diane Sawyer.
David Muir took her place, though. She gone.
Or David Muir, and we'll talk about the news. And we have a map back here. So this is our map. We're going to tell you where places are. Now, the weekend wrap up, even though it's Friday. We got, what's this? Is this another page?
No, it's more information.
We're going to start with the country. Oh, this is your information? Oh, okay. Well, Paul's going to tell you. He's got all sorts of stuff. This is Paul Hicks, a friend of mine. His wife, Betsy, is a friend of mine. And Paul is fun. And Paul is an expert in many fields. Paul dressed up like me for Halloween, and I'm still a little teeny bit.
Nailed it.
A little bitter. He was drinking a Bloody Mary at night.
It was probably a pinnacle of my life.
You had on a blonde wig. And you had on, what else? A robe?
I made a Lululemon shirt.
I mean, that was offensive.
What, so you were Lululemon?
Maybe we should do a news show from Lululemon.
I could wear my sweatshirt.
We could set up camp. So we're gonna start in the country of Israel. Israel tonight. Where is Israel? I don't know if they can. Oh, well, where is it?
It's in the Middle East.
I see Iraq, Iran. Is it over here? Hold on, let's see. Oh, there it is. Well, you turned it off.
Oh, I thought I'd paused it.
You're taller. You hit Israel. This is Amos's map.
My world. Select a function. Let's learn about countries and their capital cities. Press the name of the country to hear.
Hold on.
Israel,
Yeah.
officially known as the State of Israel. Its capital city is Jerusalem. Fun fact quiz. Press the
No,
name.
I don't want a quiz.
Fun fact quiz.
Israel.
Press the name. What country has the world's largest cave chamber, the Sarawak Chamber?
I bet it's Israel.
Oops. Try again. What country? Let's learn some fun facts of each country.
Okay.
Press the name. Did you know that Israel is the world's only Jewish majority state?
Israel is the world's only Jewish majority state.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. Did you?
No.
What we're talking about in Israel tonight is this show we've been watching. And the subscribers, we're going to have a subscriber show. Tell them what it's about. Tell them the show.
Press the name of the country to hear.
I told you we needed to pause her.
Well, maybe it'll stop talking.
The Tinder Swindler.
The Tinder Swindler. So I'm at a Sunday school meeting, and somebody's like, you should watch, everyone should watch The Chosen. It's wonderful.
It is.
I'm sure it is. And I was like,
Press the name of the country to
I think
hear.
everybody should watch The Tinder Swindler. Okay, you got to turn it off. The map. No more map. Why does he keep talking? Well, that's not good. So The Tinder Swindler came out.
David Muir didn't have that kind of issue.
The Tinder Swindler. David Muir's hair. Your hair.
I have David
Your
Muir
hair. It might be better than David Muir.
I think so.
But you don't have any gel in it.
His is too rigid.
The Tinder Swindler came out earlier this week on, I think it was on Tuesday.
The second.
I watched it in the morning. So there was this guy named Shimon Hayut. He went to prison in 2015 for swindling people. He came back. He changed his name to, what is it?
Simon.
Simon Leviev. The Leviev family is this billionaire diamond family. Mm-hmm. Well, it would be like me being Adrian Walton and Paul, who could you be? Paul Bezos.
But with hair.
With hair. So he's been swindling these women, and on Netflix, it's this whole show. Just, oh, look, they've been watching it.
I mean, it's pretty intriguing.
But tell him what he does.
So he starts these relationships with these women that he meets on Tinder. And after a little bit of time of having a relationship with them,
About a month.
Yeah, but about a month.
He flies them on a private plane, meets them at the Ritz-Carlton.
All like
He's paying.
big restaurants, big hotels. And then he has some kind of emergency. And he needs like...
He has enemies.
He's got enemies. And he needs $10,000. I mean, I don't know any kind of emergency that I've had recently that I needed $10,000.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I just need to find some different enemies.
The biggest emergency I ever had was when we brought a baby home from the hospital and we ran out.
That's an emergency? You've had 9 months to prepare for that one.
We ran out of heat, the oil, and it was $2,000. And I was like, yeah, here's my credit card. I'm the worst mother on the planet. I can't even afford heat for my baby. It was so bad. Why were they so stupid? You know, I wouldn't say they were stupid. They were swindled.
They were in love. The
And
ladies
love.
that they interviewed said that they truly were in love with this guy.
They loved him. The best thing is the person that made the Tinder Swindler's name is Felicity Morris. She also made the documentary Don't F-U-C-K with Cats.
Oh, no.
What a creative name. So
I mean, I wouldn't.
the show on Netflix, it has these women and they're listening. You can hear his voicemails. They're talking. They have all tons of evidence. Well, I hate to give it away, but he got swindled in the end. Did you not think that was so good?
It was amazing.
And you can hear his voicemails when he realized he gets swindled.
Oh, he gets ill.
He's
ill.
going crazy.
Yes. Yes.
He sends a picture of himself eating food at the mall.
Oh, and then there was a picture of him like under an overpass.
Yeah, he
like,
said,
I'm homeless.
I don't have anywhere to sleep. Can your parents help me? Can you pawn your car?
Yeah, pawn your car.
Well, what's interesting about this, so this is all done. The documentary's out. Simon is living it up right now in Israel.
Well, but before that, just before that.
He went to jail for 10 minutes.
Yes, he was sentenced to like 15 months.
For using a fake passport.
Served 5. And now he's, shopping at Gucci and Armani and driving Ferraris and Bentleys like nothing ever happened.
He just made his Instagram private.
Oh, he did?
So I sent him this message on Facebook, and I was like, Simon, I feel like people must not like you, the Tinder Swindler, but I just want to tell you, I feel a real connection to you, and I would love to talk to you. I sent Simon a message basically that
You
I was
did?
in love with him.
You did?
I mean, I was like, I feel a connection to you. I think these people are after you.
Was it on your Tails page?
No, my private page. And I'd like you to reach out to me.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
Did he see any pictures of your 4 children?
Yeah, that might have scared him
That might
away.
have. Yeah, that might have.
Boy, she's got 4 kids. One's got a gimp leg. Another one's got autism. That looks like too much for me. Too much. No, it was more than $1 million. It was like
He has swindled in his career $10 million.
$10 million. Mm-hmm. Can you watch it on YouTube? No.
Netflix.
No, you can't.
Netflix. And if you don't have Netflix, you can probably get like a trial subscription or something.
Now, should we want to talk about this or not?
That one just made me sad.
Okay, we won't talk about that. Tennessee. We're going to jump over across the earth to Tennessee. We have preacher Greg Locke, who last night burnt some books. Did you watch Wednesday night? Did you watch the book burning?
I tuned in briefly, and I didn't see any books. I did see some pallet wood.
A lot of pallet wood.
There could have been books. I couldn't see it from where
I saw a clock.
A clock.
And I think I saw some Disney movies. And a lot of trash bags.
Disney movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was live tonight, so you know he's going to be in Wallace, North Carolina.
Was that tonight?
No, he's in Wallace next Friday.
Next Friday.
Our night for news. Wallace. So I've had a really good time going on his page because I clearly need more to do and commenting, well, you know they make you wear masks there. And they're like, he does not. He don't make me wear a mask. I was like, they do. They're trying to trick him. And did you know that he's been vaccinated? They're like, what? I'm like, yes, he has.
Adrian. You know that man hadn't been vaccinated.
I know, but I just love to talk like that. But then some woman sent me a message and she was like, Greg Locke has been messaging me and telling me that he's not married and he has 4 children and he's been sending me pictures and I want to expose him. I was like, well, bring it on. Well, now she went dark. We don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to find out. Heard some people threw in bags. Maybe they had books in the bag. One thing about the fire that was a concern, he said Homeland Security was coming. I didn't see any Homeland Security.
I didn't see any blue lights.
I saw some widespread looking dancing there.
There was.
Did they dance?
There was some noodling going on.
There was noodles. So that was exciting. Now, also in Tennessee, related to Tennessee, the book Mouse was banned.
Yeah, the school district banned this book Mouse about the Holocaust.
MAUS in Tennessee. Mm-hmm.
I don't. When I was in the 7th grade, we read Diary of Anne Frank. I mean, beautiful book. But this Mouse book, it seems like there's a lot of very graphic imagery. I haven't read it, but
I looked at the pictures. So it's cartoon drawings.
it's a picture book for 7th graders?
So it's like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You know how it's cartoons, kind of like. There are a lot of these books now. Paul's and Betsy's daughter is in the 1st grade. But these big kids have these books, and they have tons of script in them, but I guess they're more interesting to read. You're looking at pictures. So he has all the Jewish people are mice, and so there's some naked mice running. But it's very, like, generic naked.
Not anatomically correct.
You can't really see everything. You might see, like, a blur of a penis. So that was in Tennessee. So they banned this book. Well, one of the coolest things about the book being banned is that now all these bookstores around the country have said they will send every child in Tennessee Mouse.
Yeah, I saw there's this comic book store in California that said he'll send every 7th grader a book.
And so they've raised, like in a day, they raised $180,000 to buy copies of Mouse to flood Tennessee.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
The idea of banning a book is a real problem for me.
They were trying to do that in Pitt County.
What'd they ban there?
they were trying to ban
North Carolina.
all American boys. There were some parents that were really upset about it.
I don't even know about that book.
It's about two boys, a black boy and a white boy, and I haven't read all about the book. I haven't read the book either, but apparently they just didn't like that book was going to be introduced to their kids in middle school. I think it was middle school.
The only book, well, I'm glad it wasn't banned. A book I read that maybe was inappropriate was Forever.
That was the name of it?
Did you ever read that book?
I'm not familiar.
It's pretty graphic. Has anybody out there read Forever? David Muir doesn't talk about Forever. Yeah, they banned To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean...
They did?
Well, somebody else did. She said they did. My children both read Mouse. I want to get Mouse, but yes, it's sold out on Instagram. I mean, on Amazon. I tried to order it. It's gone. Yep, it's gone. But Whoopi Goldberg got into a little bit of a mess with Mouse. Whoopi. So Whoopi Goldberg is Jewish. She has...
She is?
She has... No, she's not. I just made that up. I'll tell you who's Jewish. I just made that up.
Joy Behar is definitely Jewish.
She's Jewish. So Whoopi Goldberg says the Holocaust isn't about race. It's a problem with humanity. And you can kind of tell everybody's a little bit like, Joy Behar said, well, what is it about?
I mean, I thought Joy might have come across the desk.
Like, she was probably thinking, Dad, like, cut, go to a commercial. Somebody's got COVID, get out of here. And she was like...
No, she was like, I'm going to a commercial. I was just like, I'm going to set this girl straight now.
She was like, it wasn't about race. So Whoopi Goldberg that night was like, well, because I'm black, I see race as being like a color of my skin. Well, the U.S. Holocaust Museum tweeted, racism was central to Nazi ideology. Jews were not defined by religion, but by race. Nazi racist beliefs fueled genocide and mass murder. And then we also hear Holocaust distortion is dangerous. They dehumanized and used racist propaganda to justify slaughtering 6 million Jews. So now she's been suspended for 2 weeks. She's apologized. So Roseanne Barr is Jewish.
She is?
Roseanne Barr is Jewish. Yep, she's Jewish. I found it. She's talking about, I'm Jewish. I don't, practice religion, but I'm Jewish. So Roseanne Barr says something inappropriate, and she is never allowed to come back.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't on that long to begin with.
I don't even think she ever got to start the show. It was then they changed it to the Connors. So why is this? Should it be? Joy is Italian. Joy's not Jewish. Her husband is Jewish. The last name, that's what you thought. They banned a tree grows in Brooklyn. Is that fair?
And they were both ABC shows.
Same network.
Huh.
Same network. It's a real curious discussion of, can you say something that it's wrong? Can you apologize and take it back? Should you say you're not on anymore? I mean,
They did Roseanne. I don't remember Roseanne coming back and saying, I'm sorry, actually.
Oh,
I don't remember Roseanne backpedaling
about
kind
what
of the
she
way
said.
Whoopi did.
Roseanne claimed that it was because she really liked Trump and they didn't like that. That was her defense. But you're right. I don't remember that either. We're not.
I think she kind of stood her ground.
There were a few episodes before she was banned. Oh. Yes. Joy is Italian. She's a wannabe Jew. Well, maybe she practices Judaism. I don't know. They killed Roseanne off the show. Did they absolutely?
They killed her off the show because of the things that she said. They had to get rid of her somehow.
What? How did she die on the show?
I think it was cancer.
Really? Just up and she gone. So anyway, that's an interesting topic that you all can think about. Now, England, we're going to pop over to the ocean. Prince Andrew is quite a specimen. He says now the photo of he and the child is a fake photo. I've looked at the photo. Do you think it's fake?
No.
I
mean, who would make a fake photo with the Giselle girl on one side and then the other one on the other side? I mean, that's just a whole lot of Photoshop.
You know what I think? I think the fact that he was like spending the night with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I would be a little...
I think like you're done then. You can't, if you could be like, I don't even know Jeffrey Epstein, but you're like, they're walking around in the park together.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what are you going to do? Don't say my name. Where's the picture?
Yeah, he's got to find something else. That argument's not going to work.
It's bad. Bad times. The other thing happening in England is Wordle. So have you played...
Have you?
Have you played Wordle?
No.
No, we've never played Wordle.
It's been popping up on my feed, and I'm interested.
Well, so Bonnie Bond shared it. This is another news correspondent from Edenton. She's like, this is wonderful. Then my cousin Kristen in Kentucky was sharing it. So this guy from England, he creates a word game for his wife, which is really sort of a clever present. I get things like clocks, not Wordle. What's the best present you've ever given Betsy?
Lebo?
A daughter. Yeah. No Wordle over here either. So he takes Wordle. She's been playing Wordle for years. And then he like releases it to the public. And 3 months later, they're like, here's $1 million. We'll buy it from you.
They sold it for more than that.
No, $1 million. He only had been doing it 3 months.
Well, I read that Monica Lewinsky said that it was her. She said it was her new favorite thing to do in bed.
Oh God! Now why'd you say that, Monica Lewinsky? Poor Monica Lewinsky.
I mean, where was this game 20 years ago?
I might have kept her busy. Now we're going to jump over to North Korea. You all are going to feel like you're geography experts. North Korea, Kim Jong-un is real skinny. Did you know that?
I mean, maybe I should go to North Korea.
You wouldn't last long in North Korea.
Why? Because I'm tall.
They don't really like opinions. Like, you get your hand chopped off if you watch a DVD.
What?
It's bad times in North Korea. Whenever anybody is like, you're so privileged, why are you talking? I'm like, you don't live in North Korea. Don't talk to me about privileged. If you don't live in North Korea, then you're privileged. Don't say a clock has demons. He's thin, so this idea is he's sick, and now he's pretending that he's thin because he said he wants to be, he's relating to the suffering of his people.
What? He's never done that before, though.
No, but why is he thin?
I think it's because nobody wants to do business with him.
I mean, you think he's like full on hungry? Him?
Yes.
Oh.
I think he is. Nobody wants to do, or nobody will do business with him, so they can't get but so much. So he can't have but so much.
Oh. I bet he would like let his children not eat so he could eat. But maybe you're right.
I think people countries are not doing business with North Korea, and so they are not getting stuff.
Well, true. That's true. Well, you're not flying. If you're going to fly to North Korea, you don't want to go on Frontier Airlines. Frontier Airlines has lowered the weight limit on checked bags on all flights.
And see, why do people need like that much stuff? I realize that I'm trying to make an argument to a maximalist here, but I mean, why do you need 40 pounds, 50 pounds worth of stuff?
60. I need 60
Oh
pounds.
my God. Are you serious?
60 pounds. The Frontier's always been 50. I mean, when I put the bag up on the scale, I'm like this. And then they're like, take your hands off the bag. And I wedge my toe under the suitcase. And they're like, it's 53.2. There's nothing more humbling than unloading your suitcase at the counter. You're like, well, what am I going to do with all this shampoo? I can't carry it through security. I mean, it's bad. But then, what if somebody weighs more? Like, why don't they start weighing people and being like, if you weigh over 150, you pay $10 for 10 pounds. I mean,
That would be so mean.
yeah. You don't like that idea. Maximalist. So Frontier, I'm not flying Frontier.
They're the airline that's like $99 to fly places. Or no, that's Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit's pretty cheap. Those people, they know, like Amos is, if you have autism on one of those planes and you don't wear a mask, go.
On Spirit?
Well, they have to say you can go, but they make it so difficult. It would be like basically you popping into the Pentagon tomorrow. Like, I'm sure you can, but you have to spend 8 years getting ready. Delta's like, you know what? Come to the desk, talk to the doctor, you're good.
I've always had good experience with Delta.
Delta, it's a little more expensive, but it's good. Well, we have a little. This is a little local news. We're Paul and I and Betsy and my husband is starting the program.
Yeah, that I don't really know how to describe it.
The
Thomas's?
Yes, he's starting it. My husband's weight pops around a lot. So my intake meeting is Tuesday with Angela Thatcher. She has just gotten certified in obesity medicine. So on Sunday night for my subscribers, she is going to be coming on talking to us all about this program. It's super exciting. And you find
it's kind of cutting edge.
It's cutting edge. You're finding out how much your body is supposed to weigh. You take medicine, and I can't wait to see how much I'm supposed to weigh.
I'm most interested.
I'm currently 185-ish, but if she keeps putting off the intake meeting, I'm gaining like 3 pounds a day. So I'm like, I better go to Chicken Kitchen. This is my last chance. Bad. What else you got?
Did you watch the Olympics?
No, I didn't, but everybody was like, Amos would love it with the flags. Did you watch it?
Well, they don't do flags like every time. I mean, like the opening ceremonies, yeah, he would love that.
Okay, I bet I can go back and watch it, can't we?
But I like rhythmic skating. I don't think he would get into that.
Wait, is that a sport?
It was last night.
Rhythmic skating.
Mm-hmm.
Ice skating?
Mm-hmm.
What is rhythmic skating?
They described it ballroom dancing on ice.
I thought that was just normal ice skating.
No, normal ice skating is like using my child as a walker to get around the rink.
I can't ice skate.
It was terrible.
I have weak ankles.
Libba was hell bent to go ice skating last year.
Did you go?
In Norfolk. I used her as a walker to make it around the rink. She was like, Daddy, I'm going to fall down.
So Edenton one time had an ice skating rink. Do you remember
I
this?
do remember that, yeah.
Was Libba born yet? She
Maybe.
probably was a baby.
She was. I think she was a baby.
Because Amos was there. So we were all excited. Our small town was having this great ice skating. We were like, yes, we're going to go down there. We go down there. Do you remember it?
I was part of the crowd that put it on.
It was very
So continue.
nice. It was really nice, but it wasn't actually ice.
Mm-mm.
It was like a jigsaw puzzle of plastic.
Yep.
So then you put on skates and you clomped around on the ice. Like you didn't really even need the skates on.
No. I think
But that was sort of part of the
jigsaw
experience.
puzzle was slick somehow.
Yeah, it was slick. It was good for socks. Well, I just was so shocked because it was you all advertised it as ice skating.
Mm-hmm.
It was plastic hopping.
But it was an experience.
But
And it was cold.
fun.
It was like Christmas time.
Don't get offensive.
I'm not.
I enjoyed it.
Good.
I enjoyed it. I paid like $80 to do it. It's like $5 a person for 5 minutes.
It's
I mean,
a
I
good
was like,
moneymaker.
here's some 20s. I don't know. Take it.
It's a good moneymaker.
Y'all need to sit at a table with a cocktail.
Well, this is the first newscast.
This is brand new. We got nothing. On the video where you said Amos is the best one out here. Oh, I did. Yes. Annette, I said that on my video because Amos had on shoes. Amos was having a great time. Blair, though, looked like she was like hoeing something. I mean, she couldn't walk. Now, I want to talk about Florida.
Florida.
Have you heard about this new thing called magnet fishing?
I have not heard about this.
Well, I think it sounds really fun. So this fella has a grandson with autism. He's like, fishing gets kind of boring. We're going to go magnet fishing. You take, like, we could do it here. You take these giant magnets and you go hang them over canals. They're down near Miami, right near my parents. They pull up 2 sniper rifles. Full on sniper rifles.
Have your parents done this?
No. But I mean, I'm like going to do it the next time I go. They use a 5-pound magnet. Wonder where you even get that.
I doubt they have them at Kellogg's.
Yeah, no. Maybe Byram's.
Byram's might have them.
5-pound magnet. You need to turn.
Like the magnet needs to just weigh 5 pounds.
Yeah, to pull up the stuff. And then this other guy, he pulled up a body with it.
A body?
Mm-hmm, with the magnet. Wonder why that was.
Seems suspect.
Yeah.
Magnet fishing.
I think it would be fun.
I wonder if you don't. I mean, 5 pounds is like optimal weight for the magnet. You could probably just
a lot.
I know. I think we could just get a couple magnets, like from the refrigerator, and throw them in the water and see what comes up.
Nothing. Maybe I'll do that for Sunday school this weekend. Magnet.
Love that.
Magnet fishing. How do you and Paul know each other? Well, we're neighbors-ish. We live in Edenton. And
if you live in Edenton, you know everybody.
That's how it is. We know people. The magnet will push your suitcase to 16. You can order it from Amazon. Well, I'm sure you can order it from Amazon because you can order everything from Amazon. What other news topics? Do we have any more?
I can't believe I forgot about this one. You were talking about the show on Netflix. I came across this great new show. It's on Hulu.
Is this when you watched all those princess shows?
No, that was at Christmas.
Oh, that was when you were hungover.
Next. It's on Hulu.
And he had takeout from 3 places.
It is called Pam and Tommy.
I read about this.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Hulu.
Hulu. I don't have Hulu. Pam and Tommy.
And so...
Remind people who Pam and Tommy are, because I had to
I
delve
looked them
into
up to see what they look like now.
Mm-hmm.
Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
And were they on Baywatch together?
No.
She was on Baywatch.
She was on Baywatch. She was also affiliated with Playboy. And Tommy Lee was the drummer for Motley Crue.
Now, what did Motley Crue sing? Pour some sugar on. Is that them?
Don't think that's Motley Crue.
Oh, sweet child.
It was like...
Oh, no, that's Guns N' Roses.
That era.
That era. My era, FYI.
Yeah,
because I'm 10 years older than he is.
I don't think Mom and Dad would let me listen to that in elementary school. It is a fascinating show.
What's the precipice?
It picks up with them having just gotten together, and this contractor that they've gotten to remodel a part of their house gets fired and steals.
No, he gets fired and Tommy Lee owes him money.
Yes.
And won't pay him.
Correct. And so the guy goes back to Tommy Lee's house in the dead of night, steals this safe.
No, but did you read what he had on when he went to steal the safe?
Yes, he had on a big fur rug.
He was dressed like a dog.
Like a sheepdog.
A sheepdog.
Yes.
He went as a dog.
Do you know who plays this contractor?
No.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's good.
Hilarious. He's got this amazing mullet.
I wish the pastor Greg Locke was in this.
Well, I'm only on like the first episode, so he could
So it's like not even a movie, it's a whole series.
I'd say it's probably like a mini-series.
Okay, mini-series.
Yeah.
So he dresses like a dog, he steals the safe.
And then he opens this safe. Oh, there goes our map.
Oh, on that.
Steals the safe, opens it, and finds this video Well, apparently this contractor had also done some adult filmography.
Cinematography.
Yeah, if you will. And so he takes it to this adult entertainment friend of his. Mm-hmm. They watch it and they find that it's this video that Pam and Tommy made together.
Sex video. And then, but he starts selling it like
then
before the internet. He's like doing a mail order selling the video, right?
They were going, according to the show, again, I was in elementary school when this was happening.
Yes, we know.
So they were going to sell it, but like they weren't getting as much money for it as they thought they wanted to, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. So then they go to the www and put it on the internet.
So when it's on
the internet was like kind of new.
And then do people have to like pay to watch it?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. Wonder what those people think about Tommy and Pam.
What Pam and Tommy think about their...
The Netflix.
So
Hulu
you know
show.
what just tears me up about this? The actress that plays Pam Anderson in this show...
Has dark hair.
Well, it's blonde in the show.
Oh.
But she's the same actress that played Cinderella a couple of years ago. I mean,
no, that seems...
Isn't that devastating?
That seems... Yeah, that's a concern.
Mm. I mean, they're very different roles. I mean,
very different.
She's a dynamic
Cinderella.
actress. She's a dynamic actress.
This is a real story, Nina Oakley. A real story. Well, I saw Renee Zellweger is in a new show. Did you see this?
Mm.
Well, she talks about she's chubby in the show, and she's like, I had to wear all these prosthetics, and I was like, this seems wrong. Like, can you not find a chubby actress to play a chubby person? Like, do we really need to put people in prosthetics? I mean, it'd be one thing if it was that show with Jack Black. Do you remember that where he couldn't see what you really looked like?
Oh, yeah.
And Gwyneth Paltrow that was a good movie, and then he had a tail. What was that called? That was good.
That was a good one.
And she was on Downton Abbey. Cinderella girl was?
Really?
Oh, well, that's what Diane said. We don't know.
How far Cinderella fell.
Cinderella gone wild.
She did. She did.
That's good. Oh, that's good.
She did.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's it's worth a subscription to Hulu.
I have more prescriptions. I have more prescriptions and subscriptions coming. Today there was something for like $40, and I said to Thomas, what is this? He was like, oh, that's the Wall Street Journal. I'm like, a month? $40?
I'm pretty sure that comes through on Apple News.
I mean, this news show, subscribers pay $5 a month. I mean, that's a lot. $40? Oh, it comes through on Apple News?
There are articles that come through on Apple News.
Well, and you know how it'll limit you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you can just go use your children's devices and read more. That's what I do. I'm like, where's Amos? Amos, turn off Backyardigans. Give me that thing so I can read up what's happening in Vanity Fair. Shallow Hal. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Lily James is her
Lily
name.
James. Yeah. Dynamic actress.
Hope you enjoyed the news show. We'll be looking forward to seeing you next week on We Don't Know What's Happening. What could happen by then? We could have another major winter storm.
Oh, that box of snow clothes needs to go into the attic.
I do hate snow clothes.
Because you don't watch them.
No, that's just mean. I had some snow clothes, and they just I didn't know where they went. Well, they were back in the snow bag. It was very wonderful. And Mary Scott said, Mary Scott, are you out there? She's real mad that we didn't invite her to join the news show. Mary Scott said, can I borrow your black ski pants? And I said, yeah, you can. She was going to tell you, right? This is our good friend. We do subscriber golf cart videos. And then Paul said, I said, oh, I got to take Mary Scott these ski pants. He was like, did you wash those pants?
I don't think I had to remind you about it.
I said, no. Oh, God, you're right. I totally peed in those pants. I mean, I was sledding and falling. She tackled me, laughing. So then I was like, I dropped those pants off, but I didn't wash them. But she's like a germaphobe. Watches. Oh God, watches everything anyway. Okay, subscribers, we'll see
Come
you.
back.
We'll see
or
you in a few
subscribe.
minutes.
You want to know about this?
Yes, so you can see our new friend that's outside on the golf cart. Ooh, ooh. Bye.
See ya.